Quack, quack.
Hello guys and girls, this is Alex again. We're back again playing some Sheffield United FIFA. So what I do is I hadn't played it for a couple of days, so I thought I'd come back and have a little quick look at the team. See how everyone was, if anyone had progressed or anything like that. Basically what I was deciding is what I wanted to do next in the sort of transfer wise. Obviously I know I've got a lot of strikers, but I don't think I've got that much of a real sort of no star striker out there or anything like that. So I felt I needed to go and buy a striker. So I went and had a quick look for a striker. Saw who was on the transfer list. No one really took my sort of fancy. Fairly young. This guy Fabien looked alright, but again, nothing that I really was that keen on bringing into the team. Nothing better than what I've got. So I went for the sort of £500,000 worth and someone quite young because I wanted to hopefully progress in myself. And I saw this guy, Maurice Eggslager. Eggslager? I loved his jumping. He had good jumping, but he wasn't too tall. Sometimes when they're tall, they're a bit slow, and he had quite all-round stats with his physical, and his finishing wasn't too bad as well. His shot power was pretty nice. So I thought, let's go for it. I'll offer them. Obviously, I haven't got what he's worth, so I'll offer him a little bit less, expecting them to say no, really. So obviously, sticking Richard Cresswell, the 34-year-old striker, they're definitely going to want him in return. But I thought I'd stick him in just to see what happened. If not, I'm expecting them to come back saying no and they want a bit more money, but we'll see how it goes. So I was having a quick look down. Again, no one really taking my fancy, a bit of acceleration, but I was always finding that when you went through it, their finishing wasn't that good. And it gets a bit annoying when you're looking for them. This guy looked pretty good, really quick, quite nice like that. But again, his finishing 62. I'd much prefer someone better finishing wise, but I liked his physical stats. So I went for it, just again testing the waters. Offered him about his value. You don't normally get people for their value on this, especially if they're sort of valued by the club that they're already at. So I was having a look and I saw this kid, Simeon Gans, 70 finishing, fairly all-round stats, which I quite like from a young player. So I inquired about him. I'd like to, especially when it's big clubs like Milan and things like that. It's good to have an inquire and see what they want for him, because they don't necessarily want what you think. So here we go. We're into the Capital One Cup tie against Portsmouth. The way I like to play FIFA is I keep my team the same on the sort of main home screen, and then I change it around before each game in team management. Purely doing this around stamina. So then basically I have that base team, which is my favourite team to play with and my strongest team. And then when I go through to team management, I change it around and see who I'm going to put in for that game individually, going on the strengths of the other team, what formations they are, and also mainly fitness, really. At this level, you need to keep a good eye on fitness. But I'm not really a fitness Nazi as per se. Like, I don't, if they haven't got full fitness, I won't not play them. I don't mind playing them even if they haven't got full fitness. But obviously, it's nice to keep them all at a pretty good level. So we're away. This is the Capital One Cup. I'm hoping for a win. Portsmouth, not very good. This season they got relegated out of League One, which is a sad sight for a club like Portsmouth. They were only a few years ago. I remember them in the Premier League. But I'm expecting a win here, but I'm not used to the team too much, and anything can happen in a cup. We all know that. So we're underway. I was feeling quite nice. Kurtic didn't have a massive game last time. I thought he was going to be a bit of a beast in midfield for us, but he didn't have the game that I thought he was going to have. He turned it around this game, as you'll see later on. I thought he was quality, but Miller, as you will see up front, I swapped him out for Coffey, who scored our goal in the first few minutes last time, and he plays quality later. But we win a corner within about 3 minutes. Nothing really comes from it. We get one of those pingy shots from the edge of the box, but computer near enough always blocks those, and can't quite wiggle any room in there. Nice little sidestep from McDonald. But at this level, the shooting's going to be around something like that. I think it should have been better, but we can't hope for too much. They play a nice little ball, Portsmouth. They're coming at me quite strong in the first sort of 10 minutes, and that is what happens. Personally, I think that was poor defending on my part. I should have got the defender in front of him, but it was a nice header when he got his head to it. It was nicely done. He tucked it away far post, and all I can say is I'm glad that happened after 9 minutes. If they were going to score, I'd rather they scored early. Gave me some chance to get back into the game. So we're off again, and I want to score. Bittencourt on a lovely little jinking run here. Cuts inside. Can't quite. It's always that last little bit. Can't quite get it off. And again, they've ripped my defence in two. But Jean-Francois, my left back, is steaming through. Again, probably I included this bit just because it was probably one of the world's most offsides. Look at that. You can't get much more offside than that, can you? But I felt good about this one. Blackman. Oh my God, Blackman. Don't get me started on this kid. That should have been finished for one. And what are they doing? Kurtic, who's got long shots, really wanted him to take that one away. But what I said, Blackman, he annoyed me this game. He's out. He's pretty much out of the team after a game like he had today. And oh, McDonald, our star man, he's our highest rated player at 71, I believe. Taking a lovely little shot there. Pretty much did the best he could from that angle. I was quite impressed with that. But Miller here, this is some nice... Again, look, Blackman, those touches are just awful. Miller can wiggle a bit of room. Again, it's that finish at this level. The finishing is hard. It's hard cutting back. This is another thing. I find the computer very, very frustrating playing the computer. I'm going to start doing some videos of playing people online. And Bittencourt storming past... And oh, we try the acrobatic, but nothing really coming off for us, and we roll into half time, losing 1-0 down. But like I was saying, I'm going to try and do some online matches because I fare much better. I feel I play much more flowing football on the online matches and much better to watch because I'll play with some 5-star teams. Borussia Dortmund's my favourite at the moment. So here we go. This is nice play, and you can see here Bittencourt is storming through. He's ripped their centre defenders to shreds, and as you know, with FIFA, that is a dead cert goal. When you get into those positions, you can't not score. You've got to be tucking those away every time. And whack, 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 whack. And Bittencourt does the good luck duck celebration of the quacking duck. But yeah, that was a nice little finish. To be honest, I expected to finish that as I got through, but it was a stunning run and a lovely ball played through by McDonald, I believe. So 1-0 at this point. I'm feeling pretty good. We're stringing some nice passes together. Bittencourt has got that bit of, look, he's got that strength as well that sort of pulls him through. And Miller, as you can see here, he's I'm really impressed with him. He's only 61 rated, but he's got something about him. We just whip it in, and again, not quite falling to us, but hopefully eventually we can get something going. Miller, he's got nice feet. He can control the ball. His first touch is good. I whipped the ball over by Blackman. He does alright. Again, these touches are not quite good. And Doyle, whew. Now, I'd have liked that far post, as you probably would have known by watching that, but sometimes they decide to do there. I decided I've got to make some subs now, purely on fitness, not bringing on anyone that I prefer. Williams is swapped out onto left back. After the storming match he has in a minute, he pretty much is now going to be the left back that we're going to hold on to because he plays much better than Jean-Francois. He's got a bit of speed about him, but we're pretty much all over him at this point. The last sort of half an hour of the game, 20 minutes of the game. Miller, what I was saying about him, he's storming. He's got nice little tight control, and he can keep hold of that ball. Whips a ball in quite nice, and the goalie just gets a hand onto that. But I'm still away. McDonald, oh, he's got a bit of a shot at McDonald. He knows what he's doing. He's a quality player there. And there's my 3 subs coming on. Ephraim, McAllister and Williams. Hopefully going to make the difference in the last 20 minutes. Blackman with his beautiful first touch. God, this kid, look at him. What is he doing? There we go. That there sums up that man right there. And he's out. I don't care. He's out. So Ephraim, a quality signing. Only didn't start the match because of his fitness. And he's breaking free here. Plays a lovely ball back to McAllister. Ooh, and McAllister, what, 5 yards lower, and we'd have been in there. We'd have been absolutely in. McAllister's back with the ball again. Tries to get the ball in, just about goes, and that is going to be the closest we're going to come in the last few minutes to a goal. I don't know what's going. Like, there's nothing much I can do there. Williams takes a pot shot, and there we go. McAllister again. This man, he's playing well, he's doing well, but I was wanting something at the end. So that's the end of that bit there. We're at full time. They make a sub. We've got to go into extra time because it's the Capital One Cup. I was hoping to finish this over normal time, but we've got to go into extra time here. But I've got a feeling the main thing I don't want is penalties. I don't like playing the computer with penalties. Here we go, Miller. This kid's got a bit of magic about him. He just about turns and they're just diving in front of those shots. Extra time, I really felt it was my time. They weren't doing too much. I was dominating them really. Blackman just gets beasted. And he just Blackman, oh my god, that kid, he's annoying me. But you can see that's pretty much summing up what they're doing in extra time. They're not really getting too much away. And we come into the first half of extra time. Nothing really happened. Quite a slow half. But again, like I was saying, I don't want to play them in penalties. Don't like playing the computer. I always feel like they sort of know where I'm going. But here we come in. Kurtic, who's got a bit of a beast of a shot. As we know, he's our powerhouse, our tank in the middle. Blackman plays the ball into McAllister. Miller, he cuts inside and oh! He tucks that away into the bottom corner. A delightful, delightful little... Oh, he knows what he's doing. And here it comes. Whack, 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 whack. That is exactly what we wanted. Miller slotting it away. We don't want to go into penalties like I was saying. What a beautiful shot. Look at this. Just a little cut inside. Slotted through. The goalie didn't have a clue. He didn't know what was going on. So the key now, I'm just holding on. I just want to keep on until the end of the game. This will get us through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. I had a little bit of possession. Mainly it was backs against the wall. And here we can see Williams versus Williamson. They're pressing now, Portsmouth. And this is... Oh, what a save. What a save by my goalie. And again, that shot, you can tell this league, those angles aren't really going in. They're sort of going for pot shots now. They're just trying anything, lumping it over the top. We're glad that goal didn't go in. I couldn't have done much more about it. It was a beautiful header by them. And we've got a minute left added on. So I got the ball with Blackman. We know he can't really do much. So I'm just wasting time. Play it out wide to Doyle. And we'll see what we can do. Keep it out there. And the main thing now is just wasting the time. Miller goes up quite nicely for the header. Not really expecting much here, just expecting to keep the ball away from them. And as they punt the ball up, we are through. Good luck, Duck and Sheffield United are through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. Team played really well. Their goalie got man of the match, which is quite a nice sign from us. We were pressing them the whole time. Blackman, for some reason, was our best player. No one knows why that is. That kid is out. He's going for sale pretty much in the next episode. Here is our inquiry about Gans. They wanted 350k for him, so if he's worth 500, I was loving that. I'll give them what they want. We know though that sometimes they don't always take what they want. This is the kid we bid for earlier on. I wasn't that fussed about him now because I was going for this Gans kid from AC Milan, so I offered him all I had really, the 1,000 wages, because I was saving my money for Gans. And we'll see if I get him next episode. Catch you later, guys. Like, rate and subscribe.